Hi, it's Justin here with Northeast Fishing Adventures. We're going to head to Sebago and fish one of the warm bays. It's kind of cool compared to yesterday. See what happens. That saying the wind blows from the east, the fish bite the least might cost us today. You never know. I don't believe in that crap, but I might after today. We're going to target pike, but we'll probably get bass and get largemouths and smallmouths too, depending where we are. You also got, this is pretty much what we're using today. I got Husky Jerk, which works for pretty much everything this time of year. Get spinner baits, rattle traps. Swim bait caught pike yesterday. They're pretty good. Gliders usually do pretty good this time of year for pike. Sometimes big bass. See what happens. And if you ever need to fish deep, try blade baits. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. Not stay on it, but it kept flopping up and down. I'm gonna go to the kettle first and come back and spend the rest of the time in here.
I can still catch one right now.
If you do, we're gonna stay here. But we got 3 backwaters we can fish up there after too. It'll only take us like an hour and a half to the fish kettle. Figure out if they're actually there or not.
Worthwhile.
Yep. You can spend the rest of the time in here after. I've never fished up the deep ones this time of year, so maybe it'll be good. They're not going to be up way up in where they usually are, so they might be concentrated in the deeper coves a little bit better. Is that turtle right there? Or is it just bark floating? Go. How many logs are we going to hit on the way out? Because there's new ones somewhere. Is that one? Why? It's cutting the channel, that's good. I'm not moving it. I'm not the park ranger. Right, Ben? This hat's a lot better.
But if you become the park ranger, does that mean you get to have a boat and come out here and fish all the time?
Probably.
Oh, is that other channel?
That goes into the canal.
I think we went into that once, didn't we? And it goes back and then it does like that.
Yeah, it goes quite a ways back. We did go bass fishing here a couple times, haven't we? Later in the year. I will not be cutting across. Bill's only has one, doesn't it? Yes, two. Show me the two. If you get sick of it on your head, I'll put the power stick thing up. Look at that right there. Nice one.
Wait, are you serious?
Oh, 2 of them. Small female and a little. There's 2 of them. They're just going across in no water. You probably went by them on the way in, never even saw them. One of them was probably close to 30 inches. I think they were still spawning. It's funny, we go to this spot that we can fish from shore if I'm a boat. I caught something, I'm not skunked. It's alive too, it's actually got something in it. Probably dead now.
Yeah, that's why we don't catch anything here, because you can only fish it from shore.
I caught 1 pike out of it last year from the boat. Or 2 years ago, not last year.
Yep. Ooh, what do I got? Oh, I got a largemouth.
Yeah, good one too. You need my half a net. He wasn't even on the wood. That's a good one. I just got excited because it's like the first bass of the year. It looked bigger in the water. Where are you, fish? There's one. Big bass. Huge largemouth. Like a 4+ pounder. I don't know. I've got him on treble hooks. I don't know how good I got him. We'll take a net on him. Pretty big for this place. Look at the size of that thing. It's like a 5 pounder almost. That is a 5 pounder. Where's the damn digital scale?
I don't know. You didn't find it before.
Head up. Like that.
Is it on?
Yeah, it's going. And
All right.
release it.
There's nothing on the screen. I'm just making sure.
Just because I haven't touched it. You get the release? Or do I do it too quick? Wasn't expecting that in here. Oh, there's something over in there. I think it was a fish too. I don't think it was the end of the stick. I can't see a stick. Is a small pike or a big pickerel?
Oh, I saw him that time.
I think it was a big pickerel. I don't even think it was a pike.
It did look kind of.
It didn't look like a pike. It looked like a 22-inch pickerel. He was right on that tree and I friggin' didn't get him. I think it went that way. I'm probably off too because I think I went too far to the right. Watch a 40-inch pike come up and hit instead. Get him. I think so.
Yeah.
Is that the same one or a different one? It's a pretty big pickerel. I think it's the same one. Friggin', I don't know how I'm gonna get a hook out of that thing. Friggin' hate when they do that. It's like the worst. This one's probably a dead pickerel. Damn it! Friggin' inhaled the whole back of it. Somehow I got it. He might make it. It wasn't. I got it when he didn't bleed too much. I shouldn't have pulled him out of the water though. What I did. His friggin' gills were all through my hook. I think that was the same one. He didn't bleed too bad because where I hooked him. He might make it. There's only one gill arch. You can get in there. There's enough water. Is that rock or mud?
I think it's like clay.
Probably warm back here. There's any fish.
That's what I was thinking.
There's usually a little bit of weed stuff in the bag. Maybe this time of year there ain't shit upstream, I don't know.
Well, there's got to be a few somewhere.
Big pickerel. Huge pickerel. Or not huge, but pickerel. Good one. It's like the size of the one you caught earlier. There was something in it. Come on, get back over here. At least I hooked this one outside the mouth instead of get him in the head when you went for it. Front hook must have slipped out. Not a bad pickerel. Oh, I think it made it worse, not better. It's a pretty big pickerel. Not bad fish.
Yep.
I'm gonna show it to this thing real quick behind you. We're not catching any pike, but we're getting the cousin. Pretty big pickerel hanging out in here today. We've got a couple of them so far. They like the big lure for some reason. Hope he's alright. He kind of got hooked behind the eye. Gunk, but we're not catching what we want. Right, Ben?
Oh, that guy got out.
That's what we should do. Just kidding. Good catch. The Bullet River. Enough water back here, something's hanging out. Not much water going into it. There wasn't in the other one either. Just something chasing it. Just had a pike. Good one too. Damn it. Just had about a 7 or 8 pound one. Come up and hit it. You get too close to the boat and just turned around, never hooked it. Something's falling again. Got a little one. It's the right kind. Ain't the one I saw though. That one's the right kind.
You need the net?
No, it's not huge. It's only like a 3 pounder. Maybe. There's more. Unless that's the same one, it just looked bigger in the friggin' water. I don't think it's the same one. Came up the same way though. It's not a bad one. There you go. Monster. What, 23 inches maybe? 22? Ain't very big. Look at the size of that one. That's a pike. You see that thing?
Yeah.
Huge. I think it was a pike. If it wasn't, I don't know what else it was. Pretty sure that was a northern.
It was friggin' big.
It's like 20 pounds. Yeah, that's a pike. I can see it. Or a huge lake trout. I think it's a lake trout, not a pike. You see it?
Where is he?
He's right behind my lure somewhere. I think it's a huge lake trout. It didn't look like a pike. It's like a friggin' 20-pound laker, I think. It wasn't built right. I do like the Songo, but the fishing's not as good in the Songo as it is in some places. That color should work. Like strobe shad. I like that one. You get your mouth. Like a perfect color. Current's dragging me around. They might have dredged it too. It looks deeper right here than it used to be. I think they fixed it. Scared off a bunch of fish in there. What? Wish all this crap wasn't blowing in here. What do you got? Little bass? Bending on the board with that fish. It's a monster.
First cast with the Senko.
Oh, I didn't get the release.
Oh.
I worked on the little one.
I know. My secret color too.
Secret color.
Black and white.
I think we disrupted the turtles over there again. There's something right there. Come on. Something by that dock too. Somebody just came. Oh, big bass. Don't help when I hit the boat. Freaking another 4-pounder. Throw your sinker right here behind my lure. Right there. Let it sit. Came and looked at it. Wouldn't hit it. And he hit left. I got it. I hit it. Something picked it up. I had the end of it. Something definitely messed with it. There's a little one in there too or something. I got it. A little one. It's not the same one. That's why I missed it the first time. Definitely was a bigger one before. The other one was about 3.5, 4-pounder. Largemouth. Is it? There was a big one under that dock. I don't know where it went.
Yeah, I told them not to bite it.
Oop, don't go for that. Close. I don't know why, but I feel like you're not allowed to shoot those. Even though they kill everything.
Just as long as you don't kill nobody.
Yep. Turned out to be a pretty good day halfway through. There's a huge one right there. There's a 40+ incher right there. I probably spooked the shit out of it already. I don't think it's gonna bite. I think it saw us already. It was a monster. Maybe it was a pike we saw earlier then. I was too slow at reacting. I could see something, but I couldn't tell if it was a log or a fish. I don't think the pike are done spawning yet. Not unless they're really eating up already. There's one over there about 15+ pounds easy. Yeah. I think it was now. I saw that one. Looked like the same thing.
Oh, a fish.
How big?
Catch a toad?
I did get one more bass.
Huh?
I did get one more bass.
You did?
We got 2 more bass. A little one in the boat, 2-pounder.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Up in the canal.
Get him.
There was a big bass in the canal, and
I'm catching a toad. Oh. What's he doing there?
what is it?
I'm gonna catch a toad.
Was it a dead one?
Ah.
Was it a toad body? You're ruining your rod tip. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
Now he's under the boat.
I guess we should have sat there all day with dead bait.